would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game.
Up he goes! He's trying to hit the front line here. And it's Okazaki. Knocks it into space. Okazaki was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
For Marlon. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often...
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. The Marlon is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Okazaki. Belgium ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Girassi. Girassi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Montpellier have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's through and all alone! Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Okazaki! And he's following up! But they've got it again. It's Okazaki! That's got him rattled. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's bustling through here. Doué! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Can he get on the end of this? It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Tchouaméni. Van Basten, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Okazaki. Looking to play him in. Zanetti. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Doué really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
That is good alertness. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rice. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Tries to play it through. Guardiola. Half-time getting close now. And it's Robertson. And it's Zanetti. Osimhen. Great ball and a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Girassi, and he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Marlon attempts a clearance. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And
the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Robertson. And this is Van Basten. He's got away. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. This looks promising. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Doué. Doué charging forward, the ball at his feet. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution.
Montpellier have their third corner. It's a mighty effort! That's another chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! And yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 21.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Massaro succumbs to the pressure. Zanetti.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for the run. Now it's Osimhen. Owned beyond the defence. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Montpellier surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defence.
He rises! And it's come back out to him. It's in! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Belgium grab the equal. Decent chance! Goal! Montpellier! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 16.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Belgium are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Spread out to the left. It's a good spell of possession, this. Into the last 5 minutes. Rice. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Montpellier can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Robertson really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He has found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Robertson. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. That's really well cleared. Throw it. Hazard. And the shot! And he's following up! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serbia with the corner, they're first. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Guardiola. Zanetti, he's found a way through. Sweat, great chance! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it. they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Osimhen! And again, he's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he thumps it clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for options for movement. This one is having a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's had a shot! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Serbia goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Serbia are looking to go forward now. Probing pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Guardiola. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to go deep. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Schneider. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. That's Guardiola. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Pele. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Belgium really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Serbia! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Van Basten. Guardiola. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And now they can clear their lines. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Basten. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2. Tries a shot! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
David Beckham.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Not the most accurate pass. Okazaki. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That ball looks a good one. And he was quick to react.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he lines up a cross. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Serbia have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a really well-measured ball. Zanetti gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Guardiola has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.